Hi all, so it's Loretta here again. I have Chloe over here. She's tied up to my backpack so she doesn't wander off. We're sitting in a forest right now, under kind of next to an old remnant of a fireplace from 1919 to 1952. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. And there's a hanger here where you can hang like a cast iron pot to cook, and you would put your firewood down in here. And yeah, you can see the cast iron, which is pretty cool. I didn't notice that before. Cast iron plates. And then the foundation of the house that was once built. The old brick from the fireplace inside the house, I guess. Even this rock was inside there, I guess. Pretty darn cool, if you ask me. Anyway, sit here. Sit down here on this old fireplace. I don't know what you would call this. Oh, and the steps, the old steps going in. I need to see Chloe here. Hi, Chloe. Want to say hi to everybody? Come here. This way. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. So I'm gonna make a cup of coffee while I'm sitting here, and we'll chit chat for a minute. So bring it down. I don't know if you can see me or not. We'll see. So I have my cup. I'm not a sponsor, by the way, but if they want to, they can. Okay. I have 2 instant packets of Folgers. And get those ready. And you always want to pack in what you pack out. Got it in a backpack. Got my water already on my jet boil. Or in my jet boil, rather. I'm going to go ahead and attach that. With the jet boil, I really like them. They really do not take long to start. And turn our fuel on. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Not sure what's going on there. Let's retry. It might be empty. Try again. There we go. I think it might be empty. There we go. Now we go. And go. Not working for me today. Harder. Jet boil up. And we'll wait. Could have been human error. Anyway, so Chloe and I were enjoying a nice afternoon, late afternoon, in a park. It's a redwood park. I think I want to call it a state park, national park. I can't recall. I have to look at that. But it's inside Eureka city limits. It's pretty cool. The Sequoia Sequoia Zoo is just over there. Then we have the Skywalk, which goes up and around. One of these days I will take you guys along, and I'll just pay to go up there, but not today, because I think they close here in just a little bit. So I'm just gonna let this boil, get ready and hot. It should not take long, which I think it's already there. Look at that, guys. Finger in. Oh yeah, we're good. Turn that off. And yeah, so just want to chat a little bit. There's a lot of history in this area. I'll go ahead and pour my coffee. Be careful because this can be really hot. Pour my coffee here. Let this cool off. And we'll put it away. All right. And the way I like to do it is I pour the coffee grounds in there. I don't really have to stir it. Yeah, save some time. Yeah, so there's a lot of history in this area. A lot of ghost stories, a lot of logging. It used to be Eureka used to be a logging, fishing town, so to speak. The logging industry kind of somewhat has faded from what I found out and I've been told. But fishing is still pretty large in here. History, like you can hike anywhere around Humboldt County, California, anywhere, excuse me, and find remnants of old buildings like this. I mean, how is it that this, and it's so fascinating, guys, how is it that something like this still exists where you can hang your pot to cook over a fire? I mean, the chimney goes way up there. Pretty fascinating. And I did kind of post a little, or I will post a little video about a little tour around here. Sorry guys. But yeah, so I'm very fascinated about learning the different aspects of Humboldt County, you know, like everybody's opinion. I mean, there's bad things I know that happen, but there's a lot of good. There's a lot of history. There's a lot of ghost stories. I mean, this is Bigfoot country, guys. There's been so many sightings, so many weird things that have happened. I remember when I went with my ex a few years back, and we did a 3-day, 2-night backpacking trip. So we went up through Fern Canyon and down a river somewhere, or it might have been through Lady Bird Johnson Grove. I have to go back and look at that. But we were camping on a river bar, and it was about I don't know, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. We were settled down, and it wasn't a real tent. It was kind of like he had made like a Boy Scout type tarp tent, so it had it did not close in the front, and he used a trekking pole, and it had no flooring in it. And we didn't have a dog with us. We each had a pocket knife. That was it. Excuse me. And I remember, like, just before we settled in, or before he fell asleep, I kept hearing, and I smelled something. It wasn't a bear, because, you know, a bear makes a specific noise, like a grunting noise, or a hoof hoof, something like that. And they chatter their teeth when they're nervous or whatever. But they have a certain smell. This smell, I kept catching a whiff on. So I thought maybe there was a dead animal down the river a little bit. And I couldn't fall asleep. And then there's that time when you gotta go to the bathroom, right? You gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm like, I heard a noise, like steps, not what a deer would make, not what a bear, I mean, bears are quiet, but you just, it just didn't feel right. So, and I started hearing like what would seem like a monkey call, like a chimpanzee or something. and a whistle out in the distance, and then another whistle. I heard things, could have been rocks or sticks, being thrown into the river, because we were only like maybe 100 feet from the river, because you can't camp too close to the river. But when we got to this spot, it was dark, so we set up, but we were not trying to be that close to the river. I really had to go to the bathroom, and I wasn't going out there by myself. And so I'm like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And he's just like, what? I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you go with me? He's like, you're grown, go by yourself. I'm like, no, there's something out there. No, there's not. And then all of a sudden, something hit the tent. There's no trees around. We were not under any trees or anything like that, so nothing could have fallen on it. It was not windy, so nothing could have blown across it. And he kind of was groggy, and he kind of just, give me 5 minutes. He fell back asleep. I'm like, bam, bam. 2 more things hit the tent. And he started to sit up. He's like, did you do that? I'm like, no, there's something out there. And then we could hear steps walking around this little Boy Scout type of tarp tent that he made. And I'm like, okay. So he gets this brightest light that he has and his big knife. And he comes out and he makes this big, whole, huge noise. And then silence. There was nothing. Then we sat there for a minute. Okay, it's like, I really gotta go pee. I really gotta go to the bathroom. So he went with me really quick. I went to the bathroom, came back, and all of a sudden, hell broke loose. It's like we were being pelted by whatever it was until, I don't know, 2, 3 o'clock, like an hour. And we didn't know what to do. So we started packing up our stuff inside the tent because we backpacked in. And we were getting ready to go. And then, long and behold, there was somebody else coming in that had backpacked in too. And they were like, hey, are you guys okay? They didn't know who we were. I don't know if they knew we were there, but they were definitely checking on us, I guess, or planning to camp near us. And we're like, no, did you hear that? He was like, yeah, there's something out there. And so he's like, I'm by myself. Can I stay next to you guys? And so, you know, safety in numbers. So we allowed him in. I trusted my ex that this guy was safe. And until daybreak, he had pitched his tent kind of close to us. And we stayed up. We built a fire, and we kept periodically getting stuff thrown at us. And even this guy that showed up, he got hit in the head by a rock. And so we kept hearing whistles and what, you know, like I said, it sounded like monkey calls, like chimpanzee calls. We were kind of scared. We were very concerned. We were scared. So with that said, it's like, you never know what you're going to experience in the wild, in the wilderness. The redwoods here, like I said, it's very notorious for Bigfoot and Sasquatch sightings, mysterious circumstances, ghost stories, lots of history, and very fascinating stuff. Has it deterred me from wanting to get out in the wilderness, that experience? No. I'm a little apprehensive about going by myself, but I will be here soon in September with Chloe. So wish me luck. I'll take you along with me, but this is what I love. I love the outdoors. I love nature. I love learning about the history of the area, and you never know what's going to be out there. So with that, please like, subscribe. That was my and I did have another experience, that a camping story when I was a teenager. I'll link that somehow to this video. Go back and check that one out. I'll have more stories like this. If you like it, let me know. Because one, I was a kid, got lost in the woods on horseback, and we were chased by something. So let me know if you want to hear that story. With that said, I love you all. Please like, subscribe. Welcome to my channel if you're new. My name's Loretta. Chloe's down here. And this is what we enjoy doing. Hiking, exploring old ruins. I love to cook. And we live on a horse farm for now. And I like to share those experiences with you. Only positive comments, guys. And to my subscribers who've already subscribed, thank you so much for keeping my channel positive. I love you all. I appreciate you. I'm going to enjoy my cup of coffee here, although it's late. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I haven't been able to sleep, guys, lately. I've been in a lot of pain at night, and I wake up and I can't breathe. It's part of the sarcoidosis. So I go to UCSF here in about, well, 2 weeks exactly. So 13 days. Yeah, the 24th, I think. Yeah, about that. 10 days. 10 days from now. Oh my goodness. I gotta get packing, get ready for that. I'm nervous. But yeah, so love you all. And stay positive, be safe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, going to enjoy my coffee. Bye, y'all.